So it's the 28th of September. My youth intake has just arrived, and I'm kind of showing Nigram because I've actually managed to sell her to Crystal Palace for a fee I was not expecting to get for her. And she is now a Women's Super League player, and she's played 3 times in the Super League for Palace, so good for her. I just didn't think I'll get the money I have been getting for her so far, so yay for that, I suppose. The fee we got is £54,000. It can go up to 81,000, but that's a lot of things that happened so far. And that being said, I am still a little shocked we got this much money for her. I didn't think I'd get 54,000 plus a potential additional 30-odd thousand further down the line for a 28-year-old who my background stuff only considered to be a decent player for our division. So I mean, she was a starter for us, but also means that some of the players around us can now also start to get more first-team football, which is ideal, to say the least. Not that Megan Sapatica take advantage of that, because she is out for the foreseeable future because she fractured her ankle in training. She's out for 2 to 3 months. The player I was looking to use in that role is not going to get the advantage anymore, so that sucks. However, there was more deals that we did, mostly out, only out actually, so we got rid of a load of people, and mostly for loans. So the Nigram deal was the shocker. We've also got a youth intake today, which I'm going to show you once I've rounded up everything that's happened so far. So Freddie Warmock is out on loan to Team TGFF, which, I know what you're thinking. Why have I let my best young talent go on loan to my fiercest rivals? Well, they offered to give her first-team football in the top flight, which I wasn't going to be able to do. By the way, bit concerning for them. They're also a semi-professional team, so maybe it wasn't my best move, but she's a professional contract on me, so I think she can definitely get some first-team football and development. Whether or not it's the smartest move I've ever done, I don't know, but honestly, she's getting first-team football. She scored a hat-trick in the Swedish Cup, so she's definitely doing something right. She's also scored in the league, so she's definitely benefiting from this loan move so far. We've also managed to get Maya to be sent on loan to Sevilla in the first division, or the Spanish top flight. Still can't believe it's happened. Sevilla are in 13th place, and they've played 7 times. She's only played once so far. They're also a top 7 finish. She's on loan as a backup. I still can't believe we got that deal done, but she's out on loan. We're not paying her wages, which means we're going to use our youth academy goalkeepers as the backup now. I know it's not my smartest move to do it, but honestly, the fact she's getting some experience out in the Spanish league and probably better facilities than we do. I mean, they've got excellent training facilities, so quite frankly, she can take advantage of that. We do need to improve our facilities right now. They're definitely paying their players a lot more than we are. I definitely need to get the logo packs for the women's leagues. I really do. Manasral is also out on loan. She's at Sunana. She's also injured. She's managed to injure herself and is out for 8 days to 3 weeks because she's got a moderate abdominal strain. I swear that happens a lot, that injury. I don't know why. But she's out on loan in the second tier, so she's definitely playing and getting first-team football for it. This was not a move I was expecting to get in the top flight. I feel like this was definitely a mistake, but she also isn't going to be that good for me long-term. But Ellen Strandau on loan to Team TG again. I swear they love my players for some reason. And we probably could take advantage of their indecision and potentially stupidity, but there you go. Another low move out to them. And yeah, the Nigram move was the last move we made. It was literally something I ommed and ahed about for about 20 minutes. And I decided, you know what? I'll make the move happen. Mostly because of what we can get out of it. And it just makes sense to go about this situation and this business, because why would I not take advantage of a situation where I can get a lot of money, improve my wage budgets later down the line with the money we're making, and also she's been paid twice as much money there now as she ever was over here, so it just makes sense, really. So that's all the deals that has happened. We've made no deals ourselves, so probably will regret that sale potentially down the line, given that was literally after our registration window was closed, so we couldn't bring anyone else in. The fact we've literally managed to get some of these players for so cheap is ridiculous. Oh, also, I should remind myself, I managed to convince another player to sign for us for next season. I've managed to convince Amanda Wolf to sign for us next season. on an end of contract deal again. She is a player that I'm very excited about. She would probably be one of our best defenders. She's only 23 too, so she could definitely improve. Is a decent player for this division. Is not really playing a lot for Nürburgring, but I feel she'll play well for me. She likes big matches. She's consistent, and she can do very good things. She's also home combination, so as far as I'm concerned, that's useful. We're going to be paying about £300 a week, which honestly feels like a no-brainer. For centre-back, she feels like a player we could justify bringing in. And it's great. Really happy with this signing, and hopefully she can develop furthermore. That being said, let's go with the games we've had since we last met. I'm not going to show the highlights this time. I just feel tired. I've played a lot of games. Since our 6-0 win, we took on Nürburgring and beat them 1-0. But it took a 92nd minute winner for us to win this game. Angela Beard with the goal, a nice finish, and a good result. We definitely deserved the win. I don't like how long it took for us to get the winner though. We then took a link-up in, and we beat them by 3-1. We got 3 goals in 3 minutes, and I can't remember the last time I've done that. If one player got all 3 goals, that would have been considered one of the greatest hat-tricks ever, but it wasn't the case. I believe this is also Nygren's last ever goal for me as well, which is fun, because we were so comfortable after this 3-goal lead at half-time. Even if we did concede the goal late on, it wasn't like it was the end of the world. But then we lost 2-1 to Kristianstad, and still can't believe we did this, honestly. A bad result as far as I'm concerned. We should have won this game, but it was one of those matches where, for whatever reason, it just didn't go away, and we should have done better. Then we took on Brommapojkarna, and we drew 2-2. We scored in the 50th minute from the spot, then conceded 2 minutes later, then went behind inside 64 minutes, and within the same minute from kickoff, we equalised. Looking at the stats, you'd think we should be winning, and I'm annoyed we didn't. This was a game we definitely need to be winning in the future. For whatever reason, Brommapojkarna keep getting points off me, and I really do not like it anymore. But then our next game was against AIK. We beat them comfortably last time out. We beat them again this time, and we looked good for it. For whatever reason, our team just feels like it's flowing perfectly, and when we are on form, we're really on form. And we feel like a team that can definitely challenge for good things. And it's starting to look like that our 4th place finish from last year might not have been a fluke, given we can beat teams like AIK as well as we have been so far. But perhaps the biggest confirmation of that was the 3-0 victory against Hammarby, who, don't forget, last year, we only just finished above last time out, and this time they're losing 3-0 to us. I don't know what's happened to Hammarby. They feel like a team that should be doing much better than this, but for whatever reason, they're not. And we're making them pay very comfortably indeed. But then we took on Mårbacken's IF Sund and beat them 3-1, but only after extra time. Yeah, this was not a good game. If you look at the XG, a 5.32 XG. It's the first time we got an over 5 XG generally, so I got the achievement for that. But we equalised, having gone behind. The fact we went behind in the first place was infuriating. We had so many chances we should have scored. We didn't. But then we took on Mårbacken's IF Sund and could only beat them 3-1 after extra time. A bit frustrating to say the least, and the fact we went behind in the first place is infuriating. It was the first game we ever had an XG over 5, which got me that achievement, which is fun. The fact it took us 111 minutes to get the lead for the first time was very infuriating, even if Abdu got 2 goals in 2 minutes. Quite frankly, she should have got 2 goals in the 90 minutes. She missed some good opportunities in this game, but at least we won, I suppose. It could be worse. But then the last game out, we lost 2-1 against Rosengård. That last game we had, by the way, was in the cup, but this was the league game, and we lost by 2-1. We took the lead. We should have won this game, but their XG kind of tells you the story. They created bad chances. We didn't take our chances. We didn't do well. And it was a very infuriating game all round. The fact we can say that we were this bad is infuriating against a team that I know we can beat, and we should be beating 9 times out of 10. As things stand in the league, we are in 4th place on goal difference only. Yes, for the first time in a very long time, we can safely say that we are in a team that's looking good. But it's Malmo that's in 3rd place. They've completely fallen off the cliff. They've lost 3 of the last 5 matches. They lost 3 in a row at one point. And quite frankly, the fact they've managed to lose is a bit stupid. I thought I can get the highlights up and see what the results. I can. It's weird. I don't know why it took so long to come up with this, but yeah, we should do better than that generally. But I've got to talk about Team TG. They're semi-professional. They are very much not enjoying themselves, and they are struggling. But third place should be the Euro Cup places. I really hope we can get into that this year. If nothing else, to say we can get in European football, because that would be a wonderful, wonderful sign. And hopefully, we can keep this up. Because we've got 6 games left. You never know what's going to happen in these last 6 games. And eventually, we might strike gold. I don't know. It's kind of weird that we can safely say that we're in a fight for European football, but we could still catch second place. We're only 9 points off top either, to be honest with you, but BK Academy is so good, it's kind of impossible to catch them. I feel like they are... Is it weird to say that they're probably the PSG of this division? Given they got so much money, and they've got so much backing that they can probably survive and dominate this league to come. They're in the group stage of the Champions League again, which is also probably not helping our case, but there you go. With all that sponsorship money, they're not doing themselves disservice, and actually... I mean, their odds kind of tell you the story. They're by far and away the best team. Hammarby are supposed to be in second place, yet they're 4th from bottom. What on earth has happened to Hammarby in this season, honestly? I know we're down in 9th place in the preseason predictions, but even so, that's kind of embarrassing for Hammarby to be so far down the table. If we look at the XG table, we should be second place, but we're just not doing as well as we could be. I don't know. It's weird that we can safely say we could be doing better. But at the same time, it's not like we've been terrible either. It's still a good season. I just don't feel like we're taking advantage of what's been sent before us at the moment. But now we're going to go over the youth intake players, and I may have accidentally clicked on it already, so it's not going to be a full thing. But apparently, we've got every reason to be excited about Jennifer Orlando, who is apparently considered one of the most gifted players to come through the youth intakes in years. I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks like we've only got 2 elite players. So let's look at this now. And it's definitely just a 2. And she's an attacking midfielder. Okay. Jennifer Orlando. Very well rounded. It's just a shame she's got 2 determination and is unambitious. That's a real shame. If you look at the attributes she's got on her, she could be a deep line playmaker or midfield playmaker. Oh, she is so useful. It's just a shame she's got such a bad personality. Honestly, such a good player wasted on her potential, on the personality that is dire. Absolutely dire. Hedvig Norby is a defender and centre midfielder and attacking midfielder. Spirited personality, so that's great. 17 teamwork, 14 work rate, so she's definitely someone who works hard, but is she really a centre-back or midfield? I don't know what to make of her. I feel like she's definitely a midfielder more than a centre-back, which is a waste since she's a natural centre-back, but I don't know. Can I be disappointed with this intake so far? Some of the players we have should be better than what we're seeing right now, surely. Lionel Norby, another Norby. Okay, goalkeeper, ball-playing goalkeeper apparently. Low determination. Why are all my players with such bad personalities and low determination? What is wrong with this team? What is wrong with this intake? Do I need to rescue this intake set up so I can get better people? Is that the case? Riona Pietri, I think how you say it, but she is a wingback who's got a sporting personality, only 8 determination, mind you, but I could definitely see her being a fullback, a wingback. Good crossing, good tackling, good technique, decent acceleration, good stamina, good teamwork. I feel like some of the players we've had so far have been a bit wasted in what they have, but who knows. If I look at the rest of these players, I'm not so fussed about this, I'm honest with you. So let's go with the other screen that I can showcase here. Youth candidates, do this, and go to my custom view of youth candidates. There's only 3 more people who can talk about, and look at that. This is why I have this. So many bad personalities. Unbelievable. Unambitious, balanced, unambitious. Given I've got a head of youth development that has got a resolute personality, this should not be happening. Unless it's just not being able to really focus in. I don't know, but I feel disappointed by this. I really do. Oh, yeah. I need to fix this and quickly. But, so frustrating. It's a good... We got so many good players as well, potential-wise, that it just feels like we're wasting a lot of talent now. And do we just need to start mentoring these situations? I think we might need to. That being said, I've actually not done any mentoring stuff, and I am going to be honest with you. I look at the mentoring group. I don't feel like I'm that impressed, really. I don't know. Should I be disappointed by what I'm seeing? I feel like that is the case. Well, that felt disappointing. I'm actually going to show you no games for this either, by the way. I just don't feel like I really want to at the moment. So what I'm going to be doing is ending this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. I know this is more of a talking video, but I feel like that's the kind of stuff I prefer sometimes. Just, I don't feel like the highlights of the match engine are really what appeals to me in Football Manager. I like the data stuff. I like this really development of players going forward, and that's all I care about at the end of the day. But that's just me. Let me know what you prefer about Football Manager generally, and what you prefer in your saves, and what you really focus on in the long term. I like all the stories you see around the world, personally, more than anything else, because it feels like the world's moving around you. But I know some people think that is not as obvious, and it feels like we've lost that immersion with the new Football Manager, but I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on all that down below. But until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.